Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? How we doing? And welcome back to the channel. Gonna be continuing on my truck today, doing everything that I've been doing, but I got a few packages here today. Received that one. Probably can't guess what that is by the address there. I have my stuff picked up. Got Felpro rear main seal along with another seal too, and this is one that it kind of looks like it's overlooked as far as what I've searched and found. This is the cam expansion plug that's on like the 12 valves and the beginning stages of the 24 valves. The newer ones, when they went to the common rail, they have in the back of the adapter plate, they have a groove milled in there to accept a square O-ring. My truck and the 12 valves are different. They have that plate. So I'm going to be going over that to show you how to install that. And then also I've got my rear main seal. Comes with two different gaskets depending on what style you have. And then whatever is left, you just take and knock it off a little bit. And then as far as the pan gasket, because you will lose the back portion of that pan gasket, just going to use some black RTV on that. Felpro also includes an installation tool, so you get the right depth. You'll pound this in or press it in, however you choose to do it, to that rib there, to the that plate that's on the back of the engine. And then also, you remember when I was tearing everything apart, I showed you that my transmission mount was ripped. It was actually separated. So I picked up a new transmission mount to get the trans back in, and then that company right there was gracious enough to send me a coolant bypass to install. So we're going to be doing that also as we have everything apart. We're going to start at the top and work our way down just because of the contaminations. You don't want to start at the bottom, have all that opened up, and then, you know, knock out your frost plug. If there's any little bit of antifreeze that would come down, that's all open. That'll, you know, leak into your pan there or run into your pan. I am going to be changing my oil too, so it's not that big of a deal. But you know, you start at the top and work your way down. This right here, the expansion plug, you have to center punch that, drill a hole, and then you either use a tool to remove it, an expanding tool or some sort. You can drill your hole big enough and put like a punch or something like that in there, and then pull it down to pull it out. When you install these, you just run some red Loctite around that edge and then insert it, and then it's a two-hammer process to put it in, but we'll go over that when we put that in there. Right here, this is from Fleece. This is their coolant bypass, like I had told you before. Now, in that video, I made a mistake as I'm watching it back. I told you it's cylinders 4 and 5. I'm sorry, I was wrong. It's actually cylinders 5 and 6 to allow better flow and also to alleviate the heat and pressure that's in 5 and 6, not 4 and 5. As I watched that back, I felt like an idiot because I said that. Anyway, what we have here, they sent can koozie, got some AN fittings for the installation. I did purchase the barring tool also. That'll go right on the front. You take out your 4 harmonic balancer bolts and you put that in there, and then you can turn your engine without having somebody in there bumping it with the ignition. You just put a 1/2-inch breaker bar in there, or you know, something like that, breaker bar or whatever, and then you can take and turn your engine to get it at top dead center for doing valve lash. And I'm going to go over that also. I'm going to do the valve lash on my truck while it's down. I might as well do as much as I can while I have it tore down. So they send you all kinds of parts with the coolant bypass. You get Scotch-Brite for cleaning it up on the back of the head. After you get that frost plug out of there, you get some eyelets for routing your hose. And then also you get your piece, your thermostat housing, to bring that up a little bit. The only thing left in the box is sticker and a thank you card. Thank you for purchasing Fleece products. I'm going to be getting some more stuff from them. So that'll go up front. That sandwich is underneath and headed back to the back of the engine, and your thermostat housing there. And then this is the piece that goes in the back of the head, or the back of the block rather. where you take that frost plug out. This also has a thermostat in it, and then has the rubber O-ring, and that gets put in the back of your block just like that in that factory frost plug location, and then your hose hooks to it there. These are AN fittings to O-ring. So Fleece puts out a really good product. I look on there, I wish they did more for the second gens, but unfortunately they just don't have a lot right now. Maybe later on down the road I'll pick up a third gen, but I kind of really doubt it. I really like my body style the most. So I know I'm covering a lot, but there's a lot that I want to get done today. I want to get some things stripped off my truck. I want to get my compressor housing off and also get my intake elbow off. I'm going to start, since I've got it tore down, I'm going to start getting some things under the engine powder coated, or under the engine, not under the engine, some things under the hood powder coated, and you know, just start on it slowly. Make it a sleeper of sorts, I guess, if you will. But that's kind of my goal. I got to get those two parts off, maybe my valve cover too. I'm going to go just a little bit different on my valve cover. I'm not going to divulge how I'm going to do it or what it's going to look like, but yeah, I'm going to do some different things on there. I got to get, you can see all the crap down in there. I've got to get my breather on my puke tube, whatever you want to call it, down to a catch can or just down to the ground too. That's been kind of a hard find for me, so I'm gonna get that stuff off of there, and like I said, get it to powder coat and go from there. So as I'm walking around and trying to go over everything, I realized I forgot one box, and that's from Hot Shot Secret. I did get my oil ordered, and then they also had some other specials going on. Guys, down in the description, there's 2 links for Hot Shot Secrets. Go on their website. Right now you can get a free bottle of everyday diesel with any purchase. Use coupon code CM73. But they have some other specials and promos going on too that you're going to want to take advantage of. I use all their products. I use nothing but their products in my truck, and the advantages have been completely and 100% satisfying as far as I'm concerned. So I can't stress it enough. You need to go to their website, hit one of my links in the description below, use my coupon code, and pick up one of everything if you have to. But you know, start out small. Start out using just their everyday diesel. See what you think. When you have an oil change, use their oil. Their oil is now infused with their FR3, their friction eliminator, so you don't have to buy it separately. Or if you like another oil, you can still buy their friction eliminator separately. So what I did is I switched to their new oil with the FR3 infused, and I still run a 5W40 oil. This is what their new oil is. It's still a 5W40. Yeah, I'm coming into the summer months, but we're still having a lot of cold weather. It already has the FR3 in it and is a full synthetic. This is right around $25 a gallon. With, this here, I got a free bottle of Diesel Extreme. And then I also got a free bottle of Everyday Diesel. And then, like I said, with my coupon code, I got another free bottle of Everyday Diesel. My 3 gallons of oil. One of their Lubrication Specialties Plus magazine. These come out about right around monthly, I believe. No, that's winter 2018, so maybe it's a quarterly magazine that they put out. It tells about all their products and has some other stuff in there too. But that's everything that they have. So I can't stress enough to head to their website and pick up their products and use their products in your truck. I'm gonna get started by removing my compressor housing, my intake elbow, and getting that stuff ready to go to powder coat. So we'll set you down and I'll get started. everything always takes longer than what you expect it to. One of the things I want to do before I take it to powder coat is I want to get out here in the light. If you can see where it says Schweitzer, take that off there, smooth that out, smooth a couple of these knobs off of there. I want to take and smooth it out before I take it to powder coat. That way all that, it's just a nice blended look. That don't need to be on there. Borg Warner doesn't even use Schweitzer compressor housings anymore. They have their own casted. So I'm gonna take like a little sandy disc and just take those off there. Make it look just a little bit better. Okay, it took a lot longer to get everything done that I wanted to, so I'm not going to have any more time today to do any more work on the truck. Next up, we're going to be doing the fleece bypass and getting that installed, so that'll probably be tomorrow's video. But after I went and had went and had lunch with my wife, then I ran to the powder coaters and had to run some other errands, pick up some stuff that I needed to get some more Loctite. I was out of the blue Loctite. but I had plenty of red and had to get some silicone, a gasket for the block off plate that I'm going to make out of the old block off plate / mount. So guys, thank you very much for watching clear to the end. I greatly appreciate it, and have a great rest of your day. Hit that thumbs up, give me a like, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Check my links out. Logo merch. Have a great evening. We will talk to you later on. Bye-bye.